Hello folks, this is David Hurley of top5programs.com talking to you on Sunday the 21st of January 2018. I'm just about to run my weekly Tripleclicks Gift Certificate prize draw for the active members of my SFI downline. Now, to be active there are 4 criteria that members of my downline need to meet. The first one is that they need to have earned at least 150 Versa points in the previous month, and 129 members of my downline achieved that. Here's my list. 129 members of my downline achieved 150 Versa points in December. But so far this month, the criteria is that you need to be earning at least 5 Versa points a week, and it's now the 3rd Sunday in January, so you should have earned at least 15 Versa points by now, but only 56 of those 129 people have managed to do that. The third criteria is that you need to set your monthly goals inside your SFI dashboard. Click the Goals tab, set your goals for the month. And of those 56, 4 have failed to do so, and so drop out. We now have 52 actively qualified members of my team. But the 4th criteria then kicks in, which is that you must have logged into your SFI back office within the last 3 days. And when we enter that criteria into the genealogy, we find that of the 52 who are hanging in there, another 8 people drop out. And so the total number of people who have qualified this week is actually 44. It could have been 129, but it dropped all the way down because of a failure to log in and a failure to collect Versa points and set goals. These are not difficult things to achieve, but presumably for some people they are more difficult than you might imagine. So we have 44 good, faithful and loyal members of our team who enter automatically into today's prize draw. And so, as usual, I will take my 2 dice. The red die is once again the 6-sided die, as there are fewer than 60 people in the draw. And the 6 will signify 0 to enable the people at the top end of my genealogy to win the prize. The red die represents tens, and the yellow die, a 10-sided die, represents units. Let's throw them into the SFI cup, give it a shake, tip it into the bowl, and see if we have a $25 gift certificate winner this week. It's number 48, and you know what that means. Here we go, number 48, and that means that there is no winner this week. There are only 44 people who have qualified, and so this week's $25 gift certificate carries over to next week, the 4th Sunday in January, and it will be added to next week's prize draw. So next week will be, I think that's the 28th of January, isn't it? Next week will be a $50 gift certificate prize draw. So it's well worth, those of you who earned 150 Versa points last week, it's well worth your making sure you qualify by generating at least 20 Versa points between now and next week, and logging in if you're one of the people who hasn't done it yet, and setting your goals for the month. And also be sure to log in within 3 days of this prize draw next Sunday. Bear in mind, it is Sunday Tokyo time because I live in Japan, so I am several hours ahead of many of you. Okay, that's all from me today. David Hurley of top5programs.com.